So here we are now, and as you see, it's getting darkest, and yeah, it's getting darkest. So this is the the last one today. So the ninth rule: the way for love, the way a man penetrates the world should be the same way he penetrates his woman, not merely for personal gain or pleasure, but to magnify love, openness, and depth. The next time you embrace your woman sexually, feel your ultimate desire, your deepest desire in life. Feel why you are doing anything at all in life, and specifically why you are uniting with your lover. Where may be many lesser reasons, but what is your deepest, ultimate reason? Most men's ultimate reason for doing anything has to do with discovering their deepest truth, enjoying total freedom and love, and giving their fullest gifts. Yet many men settle for enjoying a little bit of freedom and love while incompletely giving their gift. They enjoy the freedom to buy a nice car, to have a loving sex fairly often, and to sleep late on Sunday. They generously generously donate their spare cash to a good cause, lovingly buy their woman a diamond ring, and happily coach a little league team. These are enjoyable freedoms and rare gifts that make a significant difference in people's lives. But for many men, it is still not enough. The freedom or love they have achieved and the way they have given their gifts often leave a sense of incompleteness. Something is still lacking. There is still a desire to go beyond, to entrap themselves, to enjoy life free of a subtle sense of constraint, loneliness, 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 underlying tension, and fear. I can't see anything. What's happened for this camera? And for many men, try as they might, the sense remains that therefore as gift, the first gift, sorry, the sense remains that their first gift remains ungiven. Their life feels their life feels somewhat false at its core, as does their 16. When a man gives his true gift of sex to his woman, he penetrates and blooms her beyond all limits into love. It is the same with the world, to bloom woman and world. For real takes authenticity, persistence, and courage of heart. A man must know the truth at his core and be willing to give his gift fully, not holding back. He must be willing to dedicate his to dedicate his sex and his life to magnifying love by penetrating woman and world with his true gift. This willingness is rare. Many men are willing to poke their woman and bloom her in a mediocre way, sharing a few orgasms and a few emotional moments of bonding before going over tomorrow's schedule. Many men are willing to poke the world and bloom it in a mediocre way, making a few bucks and country and contributing enough betterment so they don't feel like their life is a total waste. But very few men are willing to do the deep for real, to use everything they have got to liberate their woman and the world into the deepest possible truth, love, and openness. Few men, sorry, actually in the site, so it's getting darkest than it look in the phone. Yeah, it's getting dark and I can't see I can't see even. So, but in the phone it's clear something. It's clear more. So we are. And openness, few men are willing to give their deepest genius, their true endowment, the poetry of their very being, with every thrust of sex and life. Most men are limped with doubts and uncertainties, or they hold back their true drive because of fear. So they diddle their woman and the world just enough to extract the pleasure and comfort they need to assuage their nagging sense of falsity and incompleteness. But if you are willing to discover and embrace your truth, lean through your fears, and give everything you have got, you can penetrate the world and your woman from the core of your being and bloom them into love without limit. You can ravish your woman so deeply that her surrender breaks your heart into light. You can praise yourself into the world with such enduring love that the world opens and receives your deepest gifts. There is no essential difference between entering your woman's feminine heart and entering fully into the world. Both forms of intercourse, sexual and worldly. Sorry, 1 second. So we are just reading to learn to practice in pronunciation in that way. So sorry. Oh fuck, the camera it's fucked. Sexual and worldly require sensitivity, spontaneity, and a strong connection to deep truth in order to penetrate penetrate chaos and closure in a way that love prevails. Neither woman nor world the predictable. Sorry, I will move to a site and he is I light just I don't know how to say it, but I am searching for sites like if I can. Sorry, I don't know even how to use the flashlight when you are in a video. So no problem. We will move to a site. We can to see the to continue. As you see here, we can see the words. We can see the context. But there are a lightly site, so we can read the context clearly. So we arrived at a site where we can see the context clearly a little. Neither woman nor child are predictable. They will often seem to resist your gifts and test your capacity to persist. And just as surely they will tenderly respond to the authenticity of your relaxed ministrations, the freedom expressed in your humor, and the invasion of your adamant love. They will open in love and receive your folly only. You resist and test you again. Moments or days later, neither woman nor world can be second-guessed or fooled. They know when you are just dicking around. They want to receive you for real. There are two ways to deal with woman and world without compromising your true gifts or dribbling away the force of your deep being. One way is to renounce sexual intimacy and worldliness. Truly dedicating yourself without distraction or compromise to the path you choose to pursue free of the seemingly constant demands of woman and world. The other way is to fuck both to smithereens, to ravish them with your love and cheated, to give your true gifts despite the constant tussle of woman and world, to smelt your authentic gifts in this fraction of opposition and surrender, to wrest love from the freedom of your deep being, even as your body and mind die peacefully through a crucifixion of inevitable pleasure and pain, attraction and repulsion, gain or loss. No gifts left ungiven, no limit to the depth of being, only openness, freedom, and Love as the legacy of your intercourse with woman and world. If you are going to trace with woman and world at all, better to go all the way and ravish them from the depths of your true core, blooming them open with the white gifts of your unrelenting heart. Otherwise, if you sheepishly penetrate them to gratify your own needs, your woman and the world will feel your lack of dedication, depth, and truth, rather than yielding a love to your loving. They will distract you, suck your energy, and draw your endless. What a camera, man. Camera fucked. Sorry. I should to buy a new phone. And draw you into endless complications so that your life and relationship become an almost constant search for release from constraint. You can be a renunciate and live alone, apart from woman and world. But if you choose a life of sexual and worldly intercourse, you will feel trapped by woman and world unless you are free in the midst of true fuck, yielding yourself into the giving, holding nothing back, dissolving all time in the open of love through thick and thin. This is the way of the superior man.